Okay, we should be live again. Unfortunately, Arthur took off and I don't know where he is at the moment. I was trying to deal with the broadcast, so I don't know where he is. Although there are quite a few robin calls right now. But hopefully we're back up and running and looking better than we were before. I don't know. Okay, we're back up and running live. And now let's look for hawks. I guess I'm free to do that now. Again, I hear all sorts of robin activity, but I don't know where he went. He was up here, and then I looked up suddenly and he was gone. And so I don't know where he is, but we're hearing, like I said, I'm hearing quite a few robin calls. Hopefully you're all back up and running and with me again. I don't know. It's rather difficult to see in the direction that the sun is shining, or shining from, I should say. Have to admit, I'm leaving everything in place for the moment, just in case I find a hawk right away. Maybe I'll switch. What he is at the moment. Accident, I'll tell you. Okay, I'm not hearing anything this far out. We could go towards the heating plant. Maybe we will. I wish we hadn't had the problems with the communications, because I might have seen where Arthur went, but I have no idea. I'll say this. Things would be easier if I didn't have to deal with the communications. Find a good clear spot. Somebody is up on top of the... I see. I don't like my view from here. These trees are not making it easier. They are really in the way. Okay, let's go here then. Oh, took off. Shoot. Oh well. How are you? I suspect... Oh, here we go. Okay. Still here. Lighten it up a little bit. Maybe a little too much. Not the best view. Turn this way. We want to see you. Oh. Hey. Okay. Let's try not to kill anybody here. I'm guessing there's a mockingbird there, I believe. And maybe not. It might have been just a blue jay. I see it. I know that they're making enough racket. I just have to find a good spot. The sun may prove problematic. Well, let me show you quickly. Right there. Do we have two hawks there? Yes, we did. We still have a hawk here. Who's this? Is that Big Red? And we had somebody else take off. I didn't realize we had two there. Unless one just flew in, I don't know. Hey, leave my baby alone. And the other one, wherever that other one went, oh, just took off. And we're gonna, well, I don't know if I can follow or not. 1 second. I lost sight of everybody. The sun's difficult to deal with. Alright, we're going to switch cameras. Ooh, that's not good. There we go. Oh, the parking lot across the street is closed, as you can probably see. And I hope they get it paved soon.
Two of the chicks are coming this way. There's one on Riley Road.
I only have one camera at a time.
Well, yeah, I understand that.
They should all be in one spot for me. All right, let's see what we can see. I don't know where Big Red exactly went. Hold on a second. The sun is a killer. Thank you, you too. I hear a youngster. Hi, baby. Well, we'll try to get a look right to my left right now, up on a lamp post. And is there just one? I believe so. Wait, are there two? I don't know. I see somebody. Who's that? That's probably Arthur. Let's look at this youngster here. Give me a minute. Sure. And I believe I saw Arthur flying by just a moment ago. Oops. Let me lighten it up so you can see a little better. Now, obviously, oh, somebody has something to eat. And calling anyway? I mean, what? I mean, what do you want? Cute. Unfortunately, I'm probably in the best spot to see it. Who's a pretty birdie? This is tough because where it is and with the light fixture occasionally it's itself getting in the way. I don't know why my sunroof isn't open. Now, if I were to get out of the car, I might get a better look if I were to, well, maybe not. Oops. Don't do that. Cute. We won't stay here too long. We'll move on shortly and look for maybe somebody else. I'm going to darken it back up a little bit. Now, moments ago, I had seen, as I was driving here, I had seen Arthur, or I believe it was Arthur, in flight, and he was, I'm not sure where he was headed, possibly towards the central heating plant, which I guess is known as Humphreys. I have always called it the central heating plant. We'll move on, as I said, pretty soon. It's good to see this beautiful bird eating. Now, right now, from here, things seem pretty peaceful in terms of other birds vocalizing. I mean, we're hearing a robin sing, and I don't believe I'm hearing anybody else. So either they don't know about this young hawk, or they don't care about this young hawk, or maybe they figure it's eating, so it won't be bothering anybody else. I don't know, but... we had heard that someone was on Riley Rob, but I never had a chance to see anybody up there because we encountered this one. By the way, the temperatures are pretty pleasant right now. It's a nice evening, a little bit breezy, and that's okay. It's supposed to get hot within a couple days, I believe, but tonight, anyway, is very nice. I believe it may even get down into the 50s tonight overnight. I don't know. So anyway, let's move on and see if we can find some... Why are you calling? And see if we can find someone... I mean, you have food there. What are you calling about? Okay, let's see if we can go and find somebody else. Hold on one second here. Okay. This is this island here as we drive out, it's really narrow. Come on, come on. We're going to go and look around the central heating plant, or, well, who knows where. It seemed, from what I was told, that Big Red had gone really in the opposite direction, but given that I saw Arthur, or at least I believe it was Arthur, flying maybe in this general direction, we may encounter him or one of the young. Just heard a song sparrow, and I believe I'm hearing one or more eastern penguins. sun makes for some beautiful pictures, there's no doubt, if assuming it's, you know, working in the direction you need. Sound-wise, things are quiet down here. And maybe this is just generally a bad idea to be down here. Since we're here, I believe we'll go around to the other side of the plant and take a look. I have no indicators that anybody's there at the moment, but might as well take a look. As I said, we're here. That was I just saw. Okay, I see what looks like a hawk, but who knows who it is. It may very well be a hawk, we don't know. And actually, yeah, just one. I'll give you a quick look. As soon as I can line up. I'm guessing it's one of the Route 366 hawks. We're going to keep moving. It does seem as if that hawk is not there at the pleasure of other birds. Vocalization that we're hearing. So unless I see somebody right away here, we won't be here long. I want to check one or two things also. 1 second. happen to see anybody right off the bat here, so... Catbird. At least one. Oh, I see somebody. No idea who it is, but it could be someone we don't know. Right. Oops. Oh, that's not good. Hold on one second. Probably someone we don't know, but I don't know. We'll see. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Doesn't quite look like big red to me, but maybe I'm wrong. Looks like there is a band on the right leg, but that's not conclusive. We have some heat shimmer that we're dealing with. Yeah, that doesn't look like her. Maybe I'm wrong. I don't know. We're not far from where we just saw another hawk. We're going to move on. I don't believe this is anyone we know. Although, again, I could be wrong. Really not the best view anyway, given the distance and everything, so... So up here ahead, we still have a hawk on one of the poles. Again, guessing it's someone we don't know. Didn't seem like anyone we knew. Closer to central campus, I think. see anyone else who was watching the hawks. So maybe they either, I don't know. The hawk that was eating on that lamp seems to have left the area. So I have no idea where anybody is. So maybe it was a very bad idea to go to the central heating plant area. Turn in here so this tailgater can get by me. And so I can look from here. From here with binoculars. We're going to head back towards the chilled water plant or whatever it's called. Oh, I think the tailgater's going to be right behind us again. Great. Turn around too. Quiet over here. You know, I wonder if I should have parked the car and just gotten out and been on foot. I don't know if that would have been better. You know, sometimes it does prove better, and then you can go more places. But it's harder to, you know, cover ground, obviously. see something? I don't know. Got a car right behind me. I don't really expect to see anybody here, although there's always a chance someone's up on Bradfield. But you know, it's quiet back here, so I tend to doubt that there's anyone around. Just checking the few Bradfield perches I can see from here. Where's everybody? Said the sun is difficult. Let's go this way. We haven't done that. Shoot, we had the light. Oh well. Heard robin vocalizations that had me wondering, but robins again. Okay, what do I... Okay, let's see if we can back up here in the road. We shouldn't, but we will. So I can turn in to this parking lot because I suspect somebody nearby. And I may have just heard a youngster calling, I'm not sure. Maybe about time for me to get out of the car. And I think we're going to do that. Yeah, give me a minute or two and we're going to get out of the car and walk around. Where's my hat? Again, I don't know if anyone's nearby, but it's just a suspicion. I'll be with you as soon as I can. Oh, I hear somebody calling. We're just about ready to walk. I think I have everything I need. Come on, don't do that to me. I still don't see anybody, but there's a robin calling. Now the robin did turn around for a bit and, you know, in my direction, so it makes me wonder that maybe there is nobody there. I don't know. Okay, we'll walk across the road and see if we can take a look. I don't see anybody. I don't see anybody. Not from here. Pardon me?
Do you see a chick over here?
I heard a call, but this robin's been calling, so...
Carl had the same thing, this general area, but...
Well, there could be one nearby, maybe hidden in a tree or something. But I haven't seen one, and I did hear someone... Oh, I see someone in the air.
Oh, yeah, the little boy.
Somebody in the air.
Oh, in the air?
In the air. I can't see it now. Oh, now beyond Riley Robb. Well, let's head in that direction, I guess. See if we can turn anybody up. And I don't know where anybody else is who might be calling. Oh, I guess they have somebody. Oh, there's someone on the ground. I think Carl is watching it. And now okay, we can take a look at this baby. Maybe the one we saw eating already. Here's the catbird. Now, as for the hawk who was in flight, I don't know where it is, and I had seen it, and it flew behind, Riley Robb Hall from my perspective, so, it may have gone in that general direction. Don't see it now. Haven't seen it since I mentioned it. This one, the crop appears full, and if it's the one who was eating in this area before, how much, I don't know what it wants. Maybe attention, I don't know. Oops. Cutie birdie. Cutie birdie. Look at that cutie birdie. Oh, my phone's in the car. That's not good. That's not good. I'm going to have to swing by the car and get it. And it's way over there. We'll look at this beautiful hawk for a few more moments. Nicely lit, actually. Kind of difficult for me to tell if I'm in sharp focus or not. Sorry. Again, we're going to have to swing by the car. I need my phone. I don't know which one it is. It's just beautiful. It's all that matters to me.
Not one of the routine followers?
I am, but I don't know how to tell the difference. Okay, we're going to move to the car very shortly. I think what we'll do is we'll start walking that way, and we'll stop and take a look, and then we'll continue on to the car. So it's just this hawk is on a lamppost, not a very, very high lamppost, but landed there after being on the ground. And let's head to my, well, like I said, I need to head to the car. So let's stop for a moment. We'll stop in a moment and look, take a look. It'll be a slightly different angle. And then we'll continue on to my car. Oops. Hey. Don't do that. We're going to continue in a moment onto my car so I can get my phone, and then we'll continue walking around, I guess. It's tough to leave such a beautiful hawk. I mean, we're getting a nice view and nice light, so it's kind of hard to walk away, to be honest with you. But let's do it, okay? All right, let's continue on. Okay, that's better. Okay, 1 second. Let's look back at that hawk. At least we know where it is. We're obviously farther away. Let's put my phone away here. I think there's another hawk nearby, but I don't know. Wrong pole, Ferris. That's better. Let's make an adjustment to my tripod. Okay. So, we have nearby a robin, oops, that's been vocalizing. Where'd my hawk go? There we go. And don't know why. This hawk that we're looking at this moment was not there, most likely not within view of this robin, who is, oops, let me straighten things out, who is right here. I'll lighten it up so you can see better. And I believe it's the same robin that's been vocalizing and vocalizing. So, you know, I wonder why, if it sees something that I just don't see. We've seen in the past hawks hiding in the trees across the way, and very difficult to see. So you wonder if maybe there's something like that going on. Anything's possible. But we're going to head, I think, back in that general direction again until somebody shows him or herself. I'd like to keep you looking at hawks as much as possible rather than, you know, nothing. Let me go look again across the road here. Oh, the robin just took off. So maybe there's nothing there. I don't know. I'll just look briefly with binoculars and see if maybe I can spot somebody or someone or something. I think we're going to move on. Oh, our hawk that was on the lamp just took off and is flying towards Riley Robb. I never saw it fly up above Riley Robb. So I wonder if it's on the building somewhere or something. Pardon me? Pardon me? I figured. I just saw him take off and fly towards there. Thank you. You too. I think I see We'll take a look. Maybe I should get closer. Yeah, I'll get closer. Oh! Our hawk just walked a couple steps. I refused. I don't want to say he or she. I don't have that confidence to say it's one gender or another. Oh, took off. Just took off from the window ledge. And I never saw it, sorry. It was on this window ledge here. And, oh, maybe it came around, it flew around the building. I think that's what happened. This is a much better view, actually. Cutie hawk. Flew around the building, but I think came and I believe circled around to where we are looking at it now. Let me adjust my tripod a little bit just in case. Uh-oh. Okay, now we're at the top of Riley Robb, or on the antenna array, actually. The sun is still bright. Right now, our hawk is not quite in. Well, maybe if it turns this way, it would look like it's in bright sunlight, but. Things so I can see. Not the best view, especially when it's looking that way, but maybe we're going to move on anyway and see if we can find other hawks. Not such a bad idea necessarily. Let's do that. We're going to head, more towards the vet school, I think. I attended a memorial service earlier today, and for a family friend, and I have to admit I didn't know her very well, but always thought of her as a very nice person. And anyway, I heard today that she had at least some interest in nature. Flowers, plants, and apparently, I don't know, all kinds of plants, birds and maybe, I don't know, all kinds of animals, maybe. But I guess she had been talking with someone at a favorite lake where I guess their family spent a lot of time over the years. And in the distance, she had pointed out a loon. And she was talking with someone who disagreed with her and said, no, it's a merganser. She insisted it was a loon, and he insisted that it was a merganser. We'll take a look from here while we're here. And he said, you know, and this was a priest, by the way, he said that he would take and I don't know how many years ago this was, but he would take a photo and blow it up and eventually prove it to her that he was right and that it was a merganser. He ended the story saying, well, there's a problem processing the video, and just apparently never happened. In other words, it was a loon, as she had said. But anyway, you know, hearing that story, it was humorous certainly, but had me thinking, you know, not that I didn't know her well myself, but would she have enjoyed this sort of thing? Possibly. We're going to move on. You know, she might have enjoyed it, especially her health had been very problematic for some time. I'm not sure exactly how long, but you know, maybe she would have enjoyed, you know, some kind of streaming cameras or something like this. I don't know. Things seem quiet here. I'm not hearing any vocalizations from anybody. Well, any alerts, that is. There's a robin on the ground who's vocalizing a bit. Do I see someone on the chilled water plant again? I don't think so. I think it might be a mourning dove. Hold on, let me look with the scope. It actually looks like two mourning doves. Okay, let's keep looking around. I saw an article recently. I didn't read it. But, you know, the story I just told you reminded me of it. But anyway, this person was saying something about bird watching and how, you know, it's helped to get him out and about, and he enjoys being outside, I guess. And again, I didn't read the article. I only read just a little bit of it. I didn't have time to read it. But I remember thinking, you know, very quickly that, yeah, bird watching can get you out and about. Maybe. if he were to, you know, if he were to join the tour, he could be right back at his computer again. Sorry, I realize I'm not always holding the camera steady as I'm walking. Hold on one second, I want to look at something. Well, same hawk, but this angle might be a little better, and we'll see it a little better. Get a slightly better view. 1 second. Okay. Lighten it up a little bit. Oops. Hold on. That's better. Just rather calmly sitting up there. And waiting a little more. That's too much. I'm hoping that, you know, we'll get more activity soon, you know, with other hawks coming by. I've, over the years, you know, believed really all along that this kind of bird watching is helpful for a lot of people. You may see birds if you're not living in the area and really can't practically make it here. You might, you know, enjoy the birds. Some people, you know, have reasons why it's difficult to go birding anywhere. And they can enjoy it. For me, I know I enjoy it myself. It's great when we get to see and share a beautiful bird. We're going to move on though. By the way, I posted finally some video from July 5th. I've been behind a little bit on my video editing and processing. It takes a while. But anyway, it's posted on YouTube. I also posted the osprey nest that we were looking at on Saturday, as well as hold on, I'm hearing something. Can't remember what else I posted. Oh, I posted the wood ducks that were bathing. You know, female, adult. I wonder if that call, that robin call, was because of the hawk we were just looking at, or if there's somebody else in the area. or could be for who knows what reason. The robin has quieted. Not much enthusiasm there in the alert, so. And it could, again, it could be because of that hawk we were just looking at. Probably should look at some of the lighting towers. At least with binoculars for a moment. We're on ion battery. Not too bad. Let me look around a little bit. From what I can see of Bradfield, there's nobody there. I don't see anybody on any of the lighting towers. Now sometimes they can be on a lighting tower and very difficult to see. Hidden by the structure itself. I don't see anybody right now. I hear somebody calling. It could be the same hawk we've seen. Sounds like it. Judging by where the sound seems to be coming from. From this angle, I can't see the hawk that's on top of Riley Rob. Oh, now I can. The antenna itself was in the way. Really not the most exciting night, just because it's been harder to find the hawks, I have to admit. But we knew that would be coming. And indeed, or at least I wanted to happen. Can't stay babies forever. We're going to walk over to the synchrotron building and look around a little bit from there, although I'm not hearing anything, but you never know. We may spot someone in the distance or something. Really, at the beginning, we had a fair amount of activity, but then things quieted down right away. Okay, I want to look around a little bit here. From here anyway, I don't happen to see anybody. I'm hearing one robin call. I'm not sure where the call's coming from. Okay, we still have the one juvenile up on top of Riley Robb, and we again have a robin calling from here somewhere in the opposite direction. We can walk that way and look, but I'm guessing I can see maybe a fair amount of what that robin sees from here in case there is anybody present. Let me look a little bit. Just to see if anyone's hiding. It's, as I said, you know, it can be very difficult to see one in the trees. We're going to walk towards that robin, I think. Could be one that just likes to vocalize, I don't know. I want to wait for these cars to pass by. I see the robin. The robin's up there. No. Up there. And why it's calling, I have no idea. I'm just suspicious. Well, I don't see anybody. Okay, let's continue. Again, we still have the one on Riley Robb we can hear and I can see. And the Robb, oh, I see somebody in the air. Got a car coming. Okay, so we know where somebody is there at the top of the central heating plant. And let me look around a little bit because I couldn't Okay, the one I'm hearing is just the same one. I didn't know if it could possibly be another one. Oops, sorry. I'll have to switch batteries fairly soon. It's dark and it's too bright. So that looks like Arthur. He's a good boy. And I wouldn't be the least bit surprised if we have a takeoff. Oh, someone's nearby. Another. Hi, baby. Okay, this is another one because we have. Hi. We have Riley Rob on top of Riley Rob. So, hi, baby. What you looking at? What you looking at? We'll go back to Riley Rob for a second. Riley Rob. So we still have that one. We had that one there. Lost sight of it. No way I could see it now. And we have the one that's close to me. And Arthur, well, we saw him dive, but then a hawk interrupted us, and now I don't know where he is. Hold on. The car's coming. We'll look at this beautiful hawk here while we're waiting. Oh, hawk just took off. Oh, come on. Okay, so I have now no hawks in view. Hold on. So we had Riley Rob who flew through. We had Arthur who had been on the heating plant somewhere. Now I'm hearing a call. Where am I on battery? Battery, 15%. Okay. Still have some time. Let's go look from the synchrotron, see if we have a better view. Maybe they're there or something. I don't know. Now it looked like, it's hard for me to tell, believe it or not. It looked like they were on the other side of the trees that we can see from the synchrotron. So maybe beyond our view. I don't know. Is anybody here? I hear somebody, without a doubt. Don't know where Arthur went. We saw him dive, and then I was interrupted by the hawk. I think that's what happened. I mean, maybe I could. I don't know if I would have time to get down there and look around. It might be difficult to do that. I could get in the car. But see, the thing is, the road is there. As we're looking there, there's road there. There's not much space in terms of room to pull over. and get any kind of an angle. But we can hear somebody, certainly. Let me look with binoculars and see if maybe someone was within view, maybe. I don't see anybody from here. I wonder where that other hawk was that came along, the second one, that we had a nice close-up of. Because I don't know where it was. And I wonder if it had seen Arthur. While we're here, let's... Oh, I see somebody in the air. Shoot, missed. Okay, not enough time to get set and situated. Maybe coming back this way though, the way it was flying. So, I probably heard the other hawk. I was hearing two hawks, but one took off and flew that away. The second one, I have to guess, is in one of the trees over there where I cannot. Oh, we have another one. We have somebody in the air. I don't know if it's the third. May just be the one of the two we've already seen. I don't know. Okay, we know where that one is. Whoever it is. We can try to catch up with it. And I think we will. Still have a little bit of battery power left with this battery. Let's... that may have been the same hawk that we just heard calling. I don't know. I really don't know. Now, actually, you know, I'm going to walk back so that I have a view of the two smokestacks. Okay, still have one hawk calling. Let me just look at the smokestacks. Because we had seen Arthur at the top of one. Did I just hear someone make the kind of noise when they... Somebody's coming. Somebody's here. In my sight. Oh. Okay, I don't know if it flew on. I think I know roughly where it is. Now, let me... Hold on. Let me just see. I want to see if that other hawk is still up on top of the lighting pole where we saw. If it is, I can't see, but you know, sometimes the angles can be tough. Okay. So, let me see if I can see the one that I believe flew to those trees over there. I'm not sure if I see it or not. It is getting dark, especially in shadow. And, oh, do I see somebody? I think I do. On the heating plant. Heating plant. That could very well be a big red. I don't know. Maybe not. While you're looking there, I want to look at those other trees. And there was a possibility, which I now believe I'm ruling out. I think it may still be in the trees, but in terms of us seeing it, I don't believe I can see it from here. If that is Big Red, I wouldn't mind seeing her fly in, I have to admit. I'm going to adjust my tripod just a tiny bit. Hopefully I won't miss anything. Oops. Sorry. Now she's... well, that's even worse. How's that even worse? This hawk is not close to us, so I'm not giving you a close-up by any means, but the battery's getting low too. I should change it. I was afraid there's going to be a takeoff at the wrong time. Alright, I'm going to do it. So we have a youngster relatively close, certainly closer than this one. I need to adjust the tripod one more time. I think that's all I can do comfortably, sorry. Oh well, I'll have to deal with it. So I believe near, relatively nearby, in those trees, we have a hawk. I haven't seen it yet. It seemed to fly to those trees, but it could be in a spot where we just can't see it, or I'm just not looking in the right spot. It is getting dark. Oops, sorry. Elsewhere. Now again, I'm not sure who this is. It may be Big Red. It seems like it could be Big Red, but I'm not positive of that. And we did just see Arthur there, a few minutes ago. Well, he was at the top of that smokestack. And then he dove off. I don't know where he went. All of a sudden there was all sorts of commotion, which is always welcome. Again, I wouldn't mind seeing a takeoff and flight this way. It would be nice. So where is this? This is on, you know, one of those platforms around a smokestack on the central heating thing. Hold on, I have to look at something. Okay, that's not good. Just looking around as best I can. I'm tempted to move a little bit and see if I can maybe get a view of those trees that might allow me to see if there is a hawk in them, like I suspect. We're hearing all those robin vocalizations, and I had seen someone fly towards there, but I don't know if they flew in and landed in those trees that I've looked at, you know, over here, or if it flew beyond and went to some other trees or something. I might be seeing Jupiter also. Well, not on camera, but... right over my head. Come on, she's right. Can't find her. Lost sight of her. I lost sight of her. I don't know where she is now. 1 second, I'm just waiting here to see if she pops back up into view, as I suspect she might if she swings around towards Bradfield. Okay, let me look around in a second, okay? I suspect I know roughly where she might be, but... Well, in the meantime... I don't know what that is. Anyway, let's head in the general direction she flew and see if maybe we can catch up with her. Oh! Someone's flying. Someone just flew up towards one of the lighting towers. May have been Big Red. Ooh, that's not good. I wouldn't be surprised if that is Big Red. I just caught sight of that lighting tower. Somehow it looks like her. I don't know why, but it does. I'll lighten it up as best I can. There's only so much I can do from here. I'll bet that's Big Red. Hey, baby. Such a pretty bird. We're going to head that way. Let me just plot my course here. Alright, let's walk that way. Probably wouldn't mind ending on Bradfield anyway, so let's walk that way. And who knows, maybe youngsters will follow anyway. Now, I had seen one of the youngsters fly up towards one of the lighting towers, but I don't see it any longer. Oh, she just took off, heading towards Bradfield by the looks of her. I guess everyone follows Big Red at night. I'm following, the H's probably follow, might follow. We'll see. So again, I'm guessing she's on Bradfield. It's still light in the sky, but you know, down here it's dark and just about everything's too dark to see. Hold on, I want to look at one thing. I don't know what that is in the sky either. Kind of wish I had parked over here. Oh, you probably can't see it all. I believe I see Big Red up there, though. Or somebody. Give you a look in a moment. How is it that the mosquitoes are finding me already? Oh! That is a pleasant surprise. A very, very pleasant surprise indeed. Good to see them both. Looks like Arthur on the... Is that Arthur on the left? I believe so. It's hard to tell on this light. Yeah, that looks like Arthur on the left and Big Red on the right. I've lost sight of anybody else that might be around. We'll probably try to look at a couple. Oh, we've got a few clouds coming in. A couple of bright objects in the sky. They may be the same things we've been seeing, but I don't see them from here. I don't know if they're still visible or not. Anyway, good night to Arthur on the left and Big Red on the right. We're going to move on, and we'll see if we can see those things, those celestial objects in the sky, see if we can determine what they are. We may or may not be able to do so. But it's good to see them both. Good night, babies. Let me just leave everything in place here. Okay, there's one of the things I wanted to see. Maybe I shouldn't say where the mosquitoes are, but it could be, you know, there's another, one of the planetary objects that is, my understanding, soon to make a very, or one of the better anyway, showings soon. It is Mars. And, by the way, I recently believe we did look at Mars. I may be wrong, but it was so bright. Oh, that looks like Jupiter, given the fact that we can see the moons. It was so bright that I couldn't see it very well. So if I'm seeing things right, I believe we can see 4 moons, the 4 Galilean moons. It looks like 3 on the left and 1 on the right. I'll try to zoom in just a little bit more. Yeah, that's what it looks like. It's hard to get a good sharp look. But I believe that's what we're seeing. And now, might be able to make out some of that banding. So again, that is looks to be Jupiter, and I want to look at the other bright object in the sky that I saw. And give me a moment. We'll see if we can find that. I hear a robin calling, but it's in an area where we often hear them call at this time of day. So I have to wonder if it's a false alarm. I don't know. So anyway, looking back, let me just straighten things out here. See if we can figure out what we're looking at. I don't know. It's getting very difficult for me to resolve it. Hold on. I don't know what it is. Sorry. I don't believe it's Saturn. I don't know what it is. 1 second, let me see if I can figure it out. There's a chance it's Venus. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it might be Venus. Supposedly Mercury is above the horizon also, but I don't know. I'm guessing that's Venus. And if Mercury is above the horizon, I can't see it from here, and not yet. Okay, I think we're going to take one look at the lighting towers just in case, but I don't believe anybody's around. Lighten it up a lot. And of course the nest tower. And we'll take a look at the other towers. Not sure if I can see them all from here or not. And I don't see anybody around. I have a feeling that is it for the night, everybody. Don't know where everybody is. I don't know if we saw everybody, but we saw at least 4 out of the 5. And that ain't such a bad thing. But I think it's time for me to close everything up and head home. So everybody, I wish you all a very good night, and we will see you next time. Bye, everybody.